Ma, I need an adult.
I am an adult. By the way, I only hit you because I had pent-up aggression against your father.
Brothers, there is nothing that puts a battery in a man's back faster than the tears of a woman. Now, it depends on the woman, the size of that battery. Rando chick is like a lithium ion battery that is made for watches, but a woman that you genuinely care about, well, that's a freaking V8 engine truck battery, all right? This story is coming to us from the Daily Mail. Manipulative florist, 22, obsessed by men, avoids jail after luring her ex into a trap so her new lover could beat him so badly with baseball bat that police found brain matter on the pavement. So, what do we think, boys? What do we think? Honestly, cute while she's sitting there recently crying, probably throwing my man under the bus. Like, seriously, basic as hell though. She's like super basic chick. But it's one of those really strange cases of her being more attractive with less makeup. Ladies, you really don't have to do yourselves up like this all the time. Seriously. All right, let's get into the story. This is written by Claire McCarthy for Mail Online. Paul Flory, 33, miraculously escaped death with his head split open in the attack. He was battered over the head with a baseball bat by James White, 22, in August 2019. Crystal Culhane, 22, was given a suspended sentence for luring her ex into a trap. Now, that's how I came across this, because there was a ton of guys who are rightfully pissed about it. Like, yo, it's like a suspended sentence when you're the one that set them up. But one of the main things that I talk about on this channel a lot is our biology, right? And that's in our legal system, we have to acknowledge that it is geared towards being more lenient towards women because of biology. Okay, a florist, 22, obsessed by men. I don't really understand what obsessed by. Is she obsessed with men, or are men obsessed with her? I would suspect that, Mr. White's actions would say that that men are obsessed with her, but okay, whatever. Walked away free from court after alluring her abusive ex-partner into a trap so her new lover could beat him so badly with baseball bat that his brain matter was splattered on the pavement. Okay, my goodness, y'all. These Mail Online writers, right? So here's the deal. Yeah, it is bullshit. It is 100% bullshit when she's the one that set it up. Oh, she automatically went to the abuse. He's been abusing me. And instead of going to the police, no, you have this young sucker go and throw his life away. Crystal Culhane, 22, was given a suspended sentence after, okay, yeah, we just read that. Flory, he escaped death, okay, but White got 11 years. Yeah, okay, damn, James. White got 11 years. Culhane was given a suspended sentence after she claimed a car accident left her with post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh my God. Oh man. The Old Bailey heard White and Culhane rekindled their teenage romance over an Indian meal on August 18th, 2019, and White brought Culhane back to his flat in Dolvane Close, Harefield, West London, for a night of passion. But Culhane was also dating 33-year-old Paul Flory, despite his history of violence against her. Impressed by White's flat and flash lifestyle, Culhane used him to get Mr. Flory out of her life that same night. Oh no! And my bro, was the erection? Were you that hard, my guy? Like, seriously. In a series of text messages, she told Mr. Flory where she was and waited for him to turn up on White's doorstep at approximately 1:30 a.m. while White armed himself with a baseball bat and headed outside to batter Mr. Flory, who was left with horrific injuries to his head and body and found in a critical condition by members of the public. Question? Why not just leave? I mean, why not just, hey, I found this better situation over here. You want a monkey branch, right? Just go. No one's going. No, like, I mean, he tried to stop you, but you clearly had enough freedom to go over there and clap and have Mr. White clap your cheeks. So why not just say, hey, I bet I'm with you now. I'm moving in, or anything else like that. Like, it's really, really jacked up. One of the police officers called to the scene, PC Dean Williams, said he spotted what he suspected to be brain matter along the claret, splattered on the pavement. Prosecutor Tyrone Silcott said brain matter was seen coming out of his head by witnesses. James, here's what's really messed up, right? Is that I get it. I mean, from 22 to 39, if you hit me with a sob story about if a woman, and that's why I started the video out the way that I did. If a woman hits a man with a sob story, then it's all endorphins and dopamine. He's 22. He probably still had a boner when he was murdered. He probably had a murder boner. Who knows? But either ways, it's like, yo, bro, you threw your entire life away. For what? Mr. White had literally beaten his brains out. Mr. Flory was rushed to the hospital where paramedics managed to save his life. Police recovered the bag containing DNA belonging to White, while Culhane was caught by her text messages luring the victim to her lover's home. Of one night. My goodness. Like, that's not even, can you even call that a lover? Like, that, damn, like, y'all ain't get past a one night stand. White was convicted of causing grievous bodily harm with intent, and Culhane was convicted of inflicting grievous bodily harm without intent following a trial at the Old Bailey. This is all taking place across the pond, by the way. Judge Sarah Muro said Culhane was a determined, persuasive, and manipulative liar, capable of conning professionals into sympathizing with her. Or just a woman, right? I mean, and that's one. Sarah, Judge Monroe, good on you for calling her out for it. But, I mean, we see what the sentence is and ends up, right? Crystal Culhane did not, as the jury found, intend you, White, to attack him as brutally as you did, but she did intend, I am sure, that you caused him considerable harm. She did not anticipate that you would use a weapon. Oh, my God. What are you supposed to do? To shoot with his bare hands? Oh, okay, sure. You took the baseball bat with you either from the flat or from one of your vehicles, and as you now accept, you cornered Paul Flowery in an alleyway, and you battered him all over his head and body, literally beating his brains out. The attack lasted no more than 50 seconds, and you left him for dead as you ran back to your flat with the bat, wiping the bat with the grass as you fled. Wow, you are not smart, man. Oh, golly, dude. You're just sitting there smearing evidence everywhere. Through the evidence, the reports, and my own observation of you throughout the trial, it's clear that you, Crystal Culhane, are a complex young woman of 22. Oh, my Lord. On the one hand, you are an attractive, beautifully groomed and dressed young woman who is concerned at all times for your appearance. You are, as I have seen from your text messages, articulate and literate. You are nowhere near as stupid as you would when it suits you. Have people believe. Indeed, the evidence showed you to be a determined, persuasive, and manipulative liar who is capable of deceiving others, including professionals. On the other hand, you undoubtedly had a very difficult child. Oh my God. I'm sorry, it's such a cliche. Oh, you were in care. You had special education needs and you were unable to achieve academically. You are prone to severe anxiety. You have been diagnosed with PTSD after a very unpleasant car crash. However, you were able to gain employment as a carer. You have also had considerable physical health issues. The probation officer assessed that you crave the attention of men. Okay, so that's what it means. So that she does crave the attention of men. Just like, but isn't that just, woman? You are somewhat. I pause, because no, there's a ton of alphabeticals who could possibly see this video and say, "Oh, what do you mean? Huh? I don't need no man. So, sweetie, my alphabetical lover, please go get our dildo." Anyways, you are somewhat lured to violence at their hands, and you lack self-esteem or self-respect. You may well use lies as a defense mechanism. Tim Starkley, defending Culhane, said the domestic violence which she witnessed in her childhood sadly seems to have been repeated in her own relationship. relationships. She has been in 4 serious or long-term relationships, and in 3 of these, she has experienced serious domestic violence. And it may be that she has come to accept that because of what you saw as a child, teenager, young adult in her own relationships, a willingness to please and wanting to be loved is why she attracted men who recognized it and exploited it. You may think that that night she was caught between 2 violent men. Oh my God. Okay, we're done here. We are done here. All right. That's why there's outrage. Okay. Once again, guys, that battery in our backs. It's a natural thing, fellas. And it's unfortunate for Mr. White. But dude, it was one night, all right? This is part of the reason why I kind of go through these articles, because it was one night. You sat there, threw your entire life away for this broad who actually looks better without her makeup on. And let's actually go to that, because she is way hotter without the makeup. Sorry, this is one of those instances where, yeah, sweetie, you do look better without makeup on. Anyways. Be careful of this, gentlemen. Always be careful of this, because it's not just you. It is society. It is our culture. It is our way of being here in the West, where everything is kind of like, oh, sweetie, young lady. You can't look for the same treatment that a woman receives. All right, but the deal is, because we are about being. Our biology is about holding ourselves and each other as competitors to higher standards. And women aren't supposed to compete with us. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. To all the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Demolish, destroy, defeat, pummel the description box. All the clicks, all the links, and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? She's hot, right? But is it you 22? She was feeling your swag off top. You just sit there and say, hey, we don't have to beat the hell out of this dude. Just come here, let me continue to get in them guts. It was only one night. It's so weird. Damn, she real good. I mean, seriously. Not good, but you know what I'm saying. She's talented at the art of manipulation. But you may disagree, and that's what the comment section's for. Until the next one.